We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Batting second here tonight.
Settling in now, Ian Happ. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. On to first, and there were two down. Now at the plate, David Peralta. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. The 0-1. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for two. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Jake Lamb. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Softly hit here to the left side. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Max Kepler
sends that one out of play for strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Chris Bryant. On the season, he's hitting a very productive 320. Way late on the fastball for strike one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Bryant becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Yonder Alonso is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Here's Miguel Sano. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pollock racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. A little bouncer. 3 runs already home here. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And another foul ball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Dexter
starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Rosario has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
batting 6.
Standing in, Daniel Descalso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario sprinting after it, and they can't run it down.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he just misses with a curveball. And he misses 2-1.
Count 2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And to score, the runner from second. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kepler racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just. In now, Kenny Vargas. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Kenny Vargas.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The next 0-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Peralta. He's got it 1 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Marte has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Kepler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Eddie Rosario.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. It didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Peralta is under it, and he makes. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter, strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Herman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Yonder Alonso. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Yonder Alonso.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And it misses 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Fouled back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kenny Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He popped out in his first trip. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Now batting.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. A hit in 2 tries so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is digging in, Ketel Marte. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. Backhanded. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
Right fielder.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's running towards second. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Colton Wong will stand in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Outside, 3-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Second baseman, number 2.
Digging in once again,
Dozier.
Brian Dozier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong ranging into shallow right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to 3rd. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that misses for ball 1. Waka comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, David Peralta. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
David Peralta.
First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jake Lamb. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Dexter Fowler.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again. Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Peralta, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready once again, Jason Castro. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Jason Castro.
On the ground to the right side. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1's the count.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging as he... Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Daniel Descalso stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And he got him.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Herman.
Chris Herman is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Striding in, A.J. Pollock.
Right fielder. A.J. Pollock.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground to short. Suarez over to his left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Colton Wong will stand in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Wong rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. Standing in as the potential tying run, David Peralta. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Happ rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's out. Beautiful. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Here's Yonder Alonso. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Yonder Alonso.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left. Eduardo Escobar will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Turned on down the line. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Here's Miguel Sano. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Escobar is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Arizona, number 63.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a drive out to left center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Digging in and looking for more, Kenny Vargas. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in, Max Kepler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right?
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the... So digging in now, Jake.
Lamb. For the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead a foul ball. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Settling in now, Chris Herman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Tyler Flowers will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit hard to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie Rosario. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pollock. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Brad Boxberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Lifted in the air out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. At the plate, Miguel Sano. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now he just ramps up and hears the fastball by him, 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Colton Wong will stand in. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ.
Center fielder, Ian Happ.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Arizona, good night. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.